So a pessimist looks down and hits his head. An optimist looks up and loses his footing. But a realist looks forward, guys, and adjusts his path accordingly. Christmas is upon us, guys. We're grinding hard and kicking goals. Now, right behind me is outside of Cairns. This is a lovely place called Maintenance Beach. Guys, Christmas is upon us, and I want to briefly go across a few notes. And yes, I have written this down. Nothing is AI. This is all 100% me. I just simply don't make it up. I apply myself accordingly. I do my research, I gather the information, some of it's my own thoughts and opinion. Guys, today we're going over a few highlights. I'm not going to say their points, but a few highlights. Now, what we've been trying to achieve with AussieManUp is trying to be aware of subconscious behavior and how that responds with our physical and emotional needs and wants and desires, and how we can change what we call a pattern of bad habits into a more responsive, productive community member, an attribute contributing to a positive, progressive environment with work, family, you name it, covering the spectrum of everything we've got to endure in our lives. Christmas. Now, my first thought is we've been covering I would say reforming the mindset on breaking habits, and breaking habits with adapting an exercise routine, bringing back confidence and self-esteem, and also addressing other issues and problems in our life, managing our finance properly, setting goals, focusing on work, income, taking care of projects, hobbies, being responsible. What do men do? Men are responsible, but what do men really do? Men take care of business and take care of the family. In order to do that, you've got to take care of yourself. Guys, Christmas is upon us. Now, I'm going to move on from that, and we've been breaking down now not just the rocks that have hit us in our lives, but the rocks we've thrown at ourselves. So I suppose that's a metaphor in one way or another. But we've been going across different types of things, like about alcohol and how we indulge in that, gambling, sex, drugs, alcohol, pornography, not being loyal to women, and the emotional response on a subconscious level. And that's the way I like to put it. All right. And we've been brushing up on some facts about shame. And now I believe that shame is most likely the biggest emotional output when we endure our shortcomings. Please follow the video, part 1 about shame and part 2 about embarrassment to do with shame. We've broken that down into 7 categories. Guys, what I want to talk to you about today, now watch this to the end, is that now Christmas is a time off work. This is what we want to talk about. Christmas is a time off work, and we are going to spend that with loved ones and family. Now, do you have a system in place? Do you have charge of your structure? During this period, are you going to let your hair down and convince yourself it's okay to overindulge, eating too much, drinking too much, smoking too much, wasting money, going out and doing stupid and reckless stuff? But it's okay, guys. It's okay. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. I'm happy to look like a dick. But are you? Are you going to feel like shame after you look like a dick? No, it's not okay. No, 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 it's not good enough. But I'll make up for it in the new year. I'll make up for it in the new year. I'll get things back on track. Really? Good work, guys. Nailed it. You let your hair down, you look like a tosser, you made your family go, look at this guy. You know, look at this guy. He's done all this effort for the last few months, whatever, 12 months or 6 months or whatever it is, whatever stage you're at on bringing your life into a better perception and a better focus. Oh, but Christmas come along and you let your hair down. Now I want to ask the question, why? Okay, well, we'll make a New Year's resolution. What a crock of shit. All right? Really good work. Let your hair down, guys. Okay, we're grinding hard and kicking goals again. But now you're back around family. And today's today. It's the 24th of December, the day before Christmas. We're back around family. And here's a fact. When a group of people are together, for some reason, whatever level people are on, we all kind of start evening out at one place. And generally that's a common denominator. You know, the lowest common denominator. So, well, one, don't surround yourself with idiots and losers. But now we're going to talk about family. I'm not going to say they're idiots and losers, but here's another fact. Now that you're back around family, well, it is so much easier to be more comfortable. You don't have to put a mask on or a face and conduct yourself like you usually would, work environment out in the community, church, whatever it is you do with your time. You can be who you are. And therefore, things are more susceptible to breaking your routine, indulging in too much, getting back into bad grooves. Your family may or may not be a comfortable place for you, and it makes you feel uncomfortable, makes you feel comfortable. Either way, the result's the same. If you don't have your structure and your guard up, you're going to let yourself down. You're going to let your family down, and they're going to go, why? Why would you do this to yourself? You are awesome. If you want to be the king, act like the king. It's as simple as that. If you want to be the king, act like the king, because it's simply just not good enough to be the king. So be the king of yourself, what you do with yourself. Behave appropriately. With your emotional and physical perception, expressing yourself in ways that are appropriate. But when you're back around family, guys, you end up leveling out at that place where you think you can be comfortable, where you can go, all right, I can let my hair down. It's Christmas. It breaks structure, it breaks routine, it breaks your exercise routine, and it ends up getting into your head, and you end up overthinking too much. Pointless thinking is stinking. Pointless thinking is stagnant water. It gets you nowhere. There is no movement, and there is nothing that can grow from that. Guys, because you convince yourself it's all right to let yourself down, let your hair down with Christmas, that's not all right. And convincing yourself you'll make up for it in the New Year's, that is not all right. All right, guys? Man up. Stick to your guns. All right, you can do it. I believe in you. Do you believe in you? I believe in me. Do you believe in me? Stick to your guns. Be responsible. Be sensible. And take care of your business, because that's what men do. Are you a man or are you a mouse? Are you a smart fella or are you a fart smeller? And that's the truth, guys. Have a Merry Christmas, because this is Aussie Man Up. We're grinding hard and kicking goals, bro. Grinding hard and kicking goals, bro. Stay manly. See you in the next video, because we're breaking habits, breaking habits, breaking habits, breaking.
Men in Australia who struggling with mental health, social identity, social responsibility, career health, financial fitness, spiritual well-being, and reforming the mindset to achieve success, happiness and achieving, and setting boundaries for leveling up and grow and meet their goals to bring their dreams into alignment and actuality.